Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back from the ad break. You are still watching Prime Live. Now, our next guest, we have the privilege of actually welcoming Danny Diliberto, who is the founder and CEO of Ladles of Love, which is a non-profit organization that has been a beacon of hope and nourishment for those in need. Now, particularly during challenging times like the pandemic. Danny joins us today to discuss Ladles of Love's impactful Feed the Future campaign for Mandela Day 2025, which seeks to combat child hunger, support farmers, empower entrepreneurs, and spread compassion and love throughout South Africa. Thank you so much for joining us, Danny, and welcome to Prime Life. Can you please unmute yourself?
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You are most welcome. Now, can you please share with us the origin or the inception of Ladles of Love?
So Ladles of Love was founded in 2014. I was doing a health and meditation course, and I was introduced to an ancient Sanskrit word, seva, spelled S-E-V-A. And seva means giving of yourself, wanting absolutely nothing in return. And I found that very inspirational. And on the same day, I had an interaction with a homeless man in the city of Cape Town. And I decided to start a soup kitchen outside my restaurant that I had at the time. And so the journey continued. I started with the homeless community. We also then started serving schools because I found out kids were going to school hungry. And then it was when COVID hit that I realized I needed to get out of the city and into the communities as well. And so today we primarily focus on our little kiddies in the early childhood development centers or your preschool centers. And we still do our soup kitchens in the city, serving the homeless people. But as I said, our main drive is serving our little kiddies in the early childhood development centers.
And how has Ladles of Love evolved to address the increasingly urgent issue of child hunger in South Africa?
Yes, so it was during COVID that we started connecting with early childhood development centers.
Yes.
Even though they were closed because of COVID, they became soup kitchens within the community. They were serving people food within their community. And I realized and saw that they were actually getting no help, not from the government, not from anyone. And so I started connecting with more and more of them. And as COVID started to ease off, we stopped supporting the soup kitchens, and then we moved slowly into the early childhood development centers. And the focus is all about proper nutritional food. We ensure that these children get 2 balanced meals a day.
That is very inspirational. Now, can you please just highlight to us the importance of what Ladles of Love is doing for communities and how it contributes to creating a more sustainable future?
Yes, so as I said, our focus is not just about giving food, any food. Our focus is about giving the right food, the food that has all the nutrition to feed the body, all the proteins, the carbohydrates, etc. So we ensure that these children get 2 balanced meals a day. They'll get breakfast and they get lunch. We train our principals and our carers to ensure that they know how to use the food and how to cook it. There's also weekly reporting to ensure that they are providing the children the proper meals. And we do go and often audit the centers to ensure that they're storing the food properly, etc. So by doing this, we are upskilling the centers. Also, with us providing them with the food, the money they would have spent on food, they are using for other things like employing an extra carer or maybe maintenance on their center, getting more educational toys and educational gear that they need to teach the children. And then, of course, with the children receiving all the proper nutrition that they need, we are seeing that there are less sick days. They're at school more regularly. When they do get sick, they recover quicker. Focus has improved. They have more energy and they are happier as a whole because they are not hungry. So in that way, we are giving them the foundation to hopefully be able to grow into a school and earn and learn the proper education that allows them to become what do I want to say, citizens that contribute to the economy and not rather citizens that take from the economy.
Mm, most definitely. Now, can you please also tell us about how you have created, and sustained this community spirit?
Well, sure. When COVID hit, we expanded exponentially. For some reason, people just started supporting us with monetary donations that we were able to expand. And because we've been very focused on nutrition, we've done a lot of strategy planning, we've done a lot of pivoting, we've changed our direction where we've thought we've had to, and we've put more focus into our fundraising. This allows us we also, when we work with corporates and companies, we look at developing a partnership. So we don't want to look for donors. We want to look for partners that can continue to walk this journey with us. Unfortunately, we have millions of people that live below the poverty line, and it's a challenge in our country. And if we want to improve on our country, we need to walk with these people on an ongoing basis.
Mm,
And so, with that in mind, with that mindset, and the fact that we are working with our ECDs to improve them, this is what has allowed us to continue doing our work.
most definitely. Now, we are approaching Mandela Day 2025, which is tomorrow. Can you just tell us about the specific activities and events that Ladles of Love have planned out for the day?
Yes, so everything that we do on Mandela Day is geared towards our little children. Firstly, we're asking everyone to donate 250 Rand to come and volunteer with us. That 250 Rand will help us continue with our program. To give you an idea, 250 Rand feeds a child for a month the two nutritional meals that they do get. That's the first thing. Then, we're asking everyone to just, Mandela Day is about giving of yourself, being kind. And for us, this is so important. And obviously, I think making Mandela Day as big as possible to encourage as many people to come and do their time with us is really important because how is it that we can make every day a Mandela Day? We live in a country where we need kindness. We need to walk together. We need to support those that need our help. And by doing this, we encourage as many people to come together. And this year, I think it will be definitely one of our biggest Mandela Days. They seem to grow year on year. And yeah, it's just about doing something for the children. There'll be activations. We'll be creating little coloring in books, educational posters. Um, we're going to be making buckets of hope that has a meal recipe in it, and all they need to do is add water to it, and that provides 10 meals. So there's all these types of activations that we're doing, and everything that we do will go into our ECDs over the next coming months.
Mm, that's beautiful. And what would you
Thank you.
say to individuals, businesses, and schools who are interested in supporting, Letters of Love, Feed the Future campaign this Mandela Day?
Well, like I said, we're looking for partners. So, we want people to walk with us. This is a challenge that's not going to go away overnight. And if we're going to fix it, it's something we have to do on an ongoing basis. So, come be part of our Mandela Day, come and experience it. I have to say, the corporate response this year has been phenomenal. The number of corporates that are actually buying tickets for their employees to come and do the time with us is really it really makes my heart happy because it's just showing the thought process, that it's about creating team builds with purpose. It's not about just getting a bunch of people together over a meal, say. But so so really that's what we're encouraging. And yeah, it just seems to get bigger and bigger every year.
Mm. And now, just to ask you, what is the most rewarding thing about the work that you do?
Wow. Um, I think for me, an example on Mandela Day, when you see everyone here doing their bit of kindness, what I love the most is that gender falls away, religion falls away, race falls away, and you just have a bunch of human beings that come together to be kind. And for me, that is the most inspirational because there's just so much love and kindness, which I think this world desperately needs. And for me, that is what keeps me going. And of course, our little children, when we go and visit them, and the smiles that they give us and the hugs, that's why we do it. We need to be kind in this world, and I think there's just too much craziness. And for me, seeing the kindness, that's what keeps me going.
Mm. And just in closing, you did mention that people can, donate the amount that you've mentioned, but can you maybe explain the various ways in which individuals, businesses, and schools can also, participate in the Feed the Culture campaign this Mandela Day, and how can they volunteer or spread awareness about this cause?
Yes, so we do. The tickets are selling fast for Mandela Day.
Mm-hmm.
But we are leaving it open. We want as many people to come. So we're encouraging, go onto our website, ladlesoflove.org.za. If you haven't booked to come be with us, then please do. There's still the morning slots and the afternoon slots. Then on an ongoing basis, we do encourage volunteering. We've got our soup kitchens. We have 4 soup kitchens a week, and we call on volunteers every week to come and volunteer with us. Obviously, making a recurring donation. As I said, we're looking for partners and not just donors.
Mm.
So donate 250 Rand a month and support a child indefinitely for as long as you can. And for corporates, of course, supporting an entire ECD, ensuring that the money they donate to Ladles on a monthly basis will ensure that this ECD gets their food every month. Or corporate team builds. If you do want to do a team build, rather do something with purpose and come and do something with us. We've got various packages you can do. So it's a whole lot of stuff together that like I said, we will tailor make something that we can work together.
Mm. Now, Danny, before I let you go, just in the spirit of, Mandela, Nelson Mandela, or also Mandela Day itself, what legacy do you hope Ladles of Love will leave behind for South Africa?
Uh, my why, I think what guides me with Ladles of Love and keeps me on the path is that Ladles of Love is about touching people's lives with love, dignity, and respect. And for me, it's about people saying, yeah, Ladles changed my life, or Ladles touched my life in some way. Um, I think that for me is the legacy. It's a legacy of kindness and a legacy of love.
Mm. I mean, Danny, thank you so much for joining us and
Thank
just
you.
for reminding us on the importance of giving back to community, but also just educating us on this beautiful organization called the
Thank you.
Ladles of Love. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. And thanks for having me.
You are most welcome. Viewers at home, that was a beautiful conversation that I just had with Danny, who is the founder and CEO of Ladles of Love, which is a non-profit organization. And we were just touching base on the Feed the Future campaign that's happening tomorrow. I hope you do know exactly how to show support, because he explained on how, you can be part of this beautiful movement, not just for tomorrow, but also just ongoing, showing support and giving back to the community. But without wasting any time, let's go to a quick break. We'll see you right after this.